Look at that flowing hair. Look at that flowing hair.
Dude, I love how
Majestic.
yeah,
Majestic.
it's really like organic. Yeah, flowy is the right word. Um, it's got a really slick kind of motion to it. um, what was I gonna? I had another story I was gonna tell as soon as this started. It was like, I'm all ready to tell this. And I
I
forgot.
like Spider-Man.
I like Spider. That is a fact. Everybody likes
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I think
He's a good
Spider-Man's
hero.
like. There's a very short list
I
of comic book characters that is just disliked by no one.
you know what? I actually have found that I enjoy kind of like all the web slingers, like even the new ones. Like I really like Miles Morales.
Yeah.
I like uh Spider Gwen. Like I really like Spider Gwen. Uh, there's the more recent like Silk. Like I really like Silk. I think she's good.
Yeah,
Like
I've
like
heard.
all the web slingers are good. Um,
I don't really tote much with like modern Marvel, but I have heard very good things about the about more recent Spider-Man comics. It's just something I haven't had the like I've barely had enough time to keep up with the comics I like, so like to go I definitely haven't had the time to put like new stuff on my plate.
oh
Um
man.
but yeah, that is something I hear. But of like
Yeah.
Spider-Man is a very not contentious character. He is pretty universally liked as far as as far as they go. Oh man,
Yeah.
unrelated to Spider-Man, this is just something interesting that I have noticed recently, and it's one of those things. It's funny. I haven't figured out why yet. But I know there's something inherently funny about Jesus. Okay, I was starting to think that like that might not be the answer. It was aha, yes. Sure. Oh, fucking I'm just going to talk cuz this is stressful. So, I've seen this in a number of places recently, and all on the same. It's always the same type of person where I have experienced this, and that is like sort of husky, kind of bearded, like a guy who, if you saw at a distance, you're like, that guy owns a gun and will talk to me about it. Like for a while, I'm not like that's no commentary on that type of person, but that is like a whole like type of guy. You know what I mean? But so like this sort of type of person of like kind of middle aged white guy with a beard and like a USA T-shirt. Like there's kind of a lot of that going on, and I've been seeing people in that demographic wearing masks that are like veils. Like it hangs on your ears, and then it hangs down to like your collarbone, like a dancer's veil, but they have like blue American flags on them and stuff. And it's just a lot wrapped up in one human being, and I find it very fascinating. I haven't yet figured out what to do with that information, or like, but there's something about it where I see it and I'm like, it's like a comedy puzzle that I don't have all the pieces to yet, but have you ever seen that? It's just a strange thing.
Not like a veil. I've seen those like giant clear masks that like cover up your whole face. They're all
Oh
like
yeah,
hard plastic and
the
everything.
like
Like every time I
SWAT
see those,
mask.
they make me think of I don't know why, but they always make me think of Repo. When every time I see them, it's because it makes me think of like the medical mask that the nurses wear in Repo.
Yeah. The Genterns where they have that just like
Yeah,
that like blood splatter plastic. Yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah, that is exactly what that reminds me of. I always think of like how in like movies and stuff you always see SWAT people with that like plastic. Oh, is it? Did you do it?
we did it. We did it.
Did you climb the mountain? And that's it. Fucking credits. Yay. What? Um. Well, go to the
That's
top of the
it.
screen.
No, I did. That's it.
That's
That's it.
Is there just no escaping the nightmare? Do you just live here now?
Oh no, I just leave.
Oh, you can reset. You know, too easy. I want to try harder. Well, damn.
All right.
Well,
We
that
beat
happened.
DOA.
Back to business. Jeez, this
Yeah.
is almost like jarring to look at after.
Yeah, right?
It's very sudden. Wow, what was I gonna say? Shit.
Yeah,
this
it's a very big tone shift.
Yeah, like fucking eyes are bleeding. This is the amount of detail we've got back. Hey, buddy, how's this laundry nightmare? This clutter is out of control.
Yeah, I got distracted.
It's been 4 hours. Where have you been? Oh, jeez. I don't even know where to begin. I have to clean all this because I don't have a staff for some reason.
Mr. Oshiro, do you run this whole place by yourself?
You're right, Miss Madeline. I'll never sort out this mess alone. It's hopeless. Not really the question I asked, but sure. Oh, yeah.
Just breathe. You know that thing you can't do?
Just
You're a ghost.
Just take a deep whatever, and then continue your ghostly business. It's a lost cause. Fuck my hotel. Just get the hell out of here. Dude, this is such a weird thing. I really like Madeline. She always I'm always about to make a joke about her saying something, and she fucking says it. She's very like on the same page as me. She has a really natural dialogue. She's saying it less sassy, but the concepts are there. And that is interesting. You know, you naturally root for a character that makes decisions that you would make.
Yeah. No, Madeline is very personable, I guess.
Yeah, she's really likable. I'm still thinking about the other hiker guy, and I like the way those scenes were put together, where she was like, he was being nice, so she was being nice, but she was clearly uncomfortable. And but she communicated that not by being like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, she didn't just like say how she felt like bad writing does.
Yeah.
She like expressed it like properly through like the shifting dialogue and her being like polite enough, but still like what's it called? Displaying her discomfort with the situation.
Yeah.
Like that's very good. That's a very hard type of naturalistic storytelling to accomplish. That's beyond anything I can do. It's impressive.
Yeah, I think that this game actually, especially like we're doing all our commentary and stuff on this game, but like this game actually tells like a very serious story.
No, that's the hard part. I am deadly into it. It is interesting. It's very important. I don't know if important is the right word, but it is sort of essential to the moment we're in right now that I hadn't played this game before. Because I feel like if I had, I would have been like, we shouldn't do this for this show. That's a little too heavy. So if you're a fan of this game, I'm with you. I get it. I get that we're the assholes, but I'm in this deep and I'm having a great time. So I'm just going to keep taking the piss out of it. But yeah, this game's awesome. I am very about it.
It's yeah. I really like this game. This game definitely inspired me to play like more difficult games.
Yeah. It's like you
because
step in that
very
direction,
much-
yeah.
It very much is like, hey, you're like things are difficult. You know, keep trying. You'll get there.
Where is my brain? Yeah, no, I love games like this. Even though we do mostly, oh, I get it. Now all the books will be sorted. Kick ass. As much as we tend to do silly games like this, I actually am not usually, or sorry, we tend to play games and like rag on them. Not usually a fan of games that are like trying to be funny. Because most games have a really hard time with it, or maybe I just don't appreciate like the sense of humor usually that they have. With exceptions, of course. There's some games like I love Behemoth games. I love Meat Boy was so fun. Meat Boy was so funny. It's a shame that we tried to be funny at it. But so there's absolutely exceptions. But generally, when games like work hard to be funny, I don't usually really dig it. I prefer to play more serious narratives. And this game is like really like right up my alley. It's the power of positive thinking. If I think hard enough, you'll do it for. This guy fucking read The Secret. That's how he's getting shit done. Just positive actualization. If I believe hard enough, you'll do it. Relax and let the hotel staff handle it. I love this guy.
Are you okay?
Of course, of course. The finest hotel you'll ever visit. You'll see. Oh, let it pile up like this. I'm such a bad manager. Zap. Okay, and you get to like kind of pick which one you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I don't want to be like too presumptuous or kind of reductive about it, but it seems like for most people who try to make funny games, their passion for being funny. What the hell is going on over here?
I was
Let me just zoom in on this for a fucking moment. Also, that washing machine that threw up, just like, ugh.
No?
Please, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I got sweater all over the floor. Oh,
Yeah.
I never do this. I just had.
Oh my god! And it looks like it has a little face on top. Too.
Yeah.
Like that's like a duck mouth.
And the other one's like,
shirt.
dude, Terry, come on, man. We're at someone else's house. We gotta clean this up. I'm so sorry. I just had a little too much Tide. Oh,
Okay,
I'll be okay.
It's
all out of my
I just
system.
want to say though, Terry, if you had a cartoon or a show where there are characters who are articles of clothing or like cloths, if you had a towel named Terry,
Ooh.
that would be the perfect name.
Yeah,
That's
that
like-
is good. That
it's
is
subtle. It's
Terry.
subtle.
Yeah, that works. Also, that is the wrong question to start with. Terry, are you a guest here too? Also, the fuck are you doing?
Hey,
What was it?
Madeline, I'm so happy to see you right now. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting way too real. There's a ghost.
Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro?
That's the ghost.
He's really nice.
He's the ghost. I gotta get out of here. I have a ghost phobia.
Yeah, most people do.
He's a creepy old. Aw, see? Fuck this guy. What are you doing? It's supposed to be a
Cross through this
vent.
vent to get away from the ghost.
Yeah, sure. That's how this.
I'm gonna go find those bodies in the vent.
Oh my god, you can see the vent in there too.
Mr. Oshiro's troubled, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess.
God, that Cobra Commander voice. I haven't done it in a long time, and I forgot that this is why. I need a drink.
Yeah. Should have thought about it before we committed that.
Oh yeah, it was a
main
mistake.
character.
Dude. Oh, okay. Hey, good job for you, you fucking lunatic. Call an expert on creepy old dudes.
I think I can get through to him. He's not so bad. I mean, he's just a ghost. You can see through him, but you can get to him.
Hey, yeah, see, your character fucking rolls with the punches. This guy
Yeah. Oh no, yeah.
gave up
Madeline
at the
is great.
first fucking inconvenience. It's just a goddamn ghost. You already came this far. Get out of here, Theo.
I actually think, or once again, like this company does a very good job of how they write like all their characters. Honestly,
Gotta get rid
like
of
even
him.
Theo has. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god! This... Is he gonna go in the Steam vent? Oh my god, give me one more of those. I mean, it may be just like a parallel gag, but I feel like that was a... no, he would have been rolling. It felt like a reference to Out of This World. There's a scene in that game. There's a famous and beloved scene. I can't. You never played Out of This World, right?
No.
Honest to God, it's so rare to like meet somebody who hasn't had that game like kind of ruined for them. Like that would be a really fun game to play for the show and just have you go at it blind. It's such a treat. But there's, no, I don't want to say. I'll just keep it to myself. Those who know will know. I'll keep it to myself because I don't want to derive you of the experience. Such is its quality. I love the idea. I get a little life thing. The idea of like a haunted laundry room is to take that and be like, yeah, okay, laundry, basic idea. There is a lot you can do with that. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't think about it if you're like haunted laundry. Like there's so much subtext you can do to what is laundry in your life but the living embodiment of, oh shit, I need to do that. I don't have time or the energy right now, but that has to get done. It is it's
a perfect thing for like, hey, this is something that's very overwhelming for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the first thing you stop doing when there's too much shit going on right now is your goddamn laundry. You're like, I just can't you're gonna stay in a pile because of all the things I need to do right now. And I find that it is the first thing that I accomplish when I'm bouncing back from being overwhelmed. As I'm like, I need to get focused. I have a bunch of shit I have to do. I need to get back on my rails here. I need to do that laundry. I can knock that out at least. It's not. It's something
I can do while I do nothing at the very least.
At the very yeah,
and it still feels some amount of accomplishment.
Absolutely,
like I've done something with my day.
And it's something that feels like a gigantic chore until you do it. And you're like, this was so easy. I don't know why I let it overwhelm me. Like many things that go wrong in life, laundry is an elemental force, in my opinion. And I would say the yang to that particular yin is dishes. Dishes, you can tell everything about where someone's life is by the state of their sink, I think. You tell all the things you know they say, like you look around at someone's walls or their yard. Everybody has like a different like benchmark, right? Like you look at someone's backyard, man, you know what kind of person they are. I feel like your dishes are like a really good one of those. Your dishes, and then how you explain them. That's number 2. Is like, if you have dishes, do they just go, dishes, whatever? Or are they like, I've been meaning to do these, I know it's like a mess. That's like a whole nother type of person. And then there's like, those aren't my goddamn dishes and I'm not gonna do them. It's like a whole third category of person.
Third person is a roommate.
Yeah, the person with a roommate. Well, and that's a different kind of, what you're putting off then isn't work, but a conversation.
Yeah, true.
Like a difficult to have talk. It's a different kind of procrastination. It's a social pressure instead of a personal one, but equally real. Very interesting.
Right. Yeah.
Whoa! Welcome to We're Not Therapists with Chums.
I mean, it's games with chums. I always like to approach this as like, we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna play, or we're gonna play video games together, and we're just gonna talk about what we would talk about, like if we were hanging out playing video games.
You know what's funny?
Where are you, Mishi?
Oh, there you are.
There you are. It's looking a lot nicer in here.
I know.
I can show you. Can you show me to the exit now?
Oh, but Madeline, you barely enjoyed the myriad of luxuries. I worked so
I mostly
hard.
just cleaned your hotel.
But look at all this other stuff that's somewhat that my staff can finish cleaning. So busy. No respect these days. Oh, come on, Mr. Oshiro. I'm doing you a fucking solid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. So that once upon a time, here's a story the fans know, but I don't know if you will. We did when we did baby, what the fuck is that game called? A game that is like Tomba but isn't. When we played oh my god, why you play a little cat with a ring, and it's not Tomba, but if you look at it, you're like, are you playing Tomba but you're a cat? Fucking, I don't remember that. Anyway, there's a lot of dialogue, and for one of the characters, I just like came in and I just got bold, and I was like, I'm just gonna do Cobra Commander, because I thought it was a character that was gonna show up and go away, and I was like,
Yes, hello.
and then like that character had a lot to say, and it fucking hurt. It was just this like half Gollum shrieking voice, and it every time I was even joking about it, like, oh, my throat kind of hurts. The episode ended, I was just like And just like drink. I had to like warm up hot water and just like fill it with honey and just like drink it and gargle it. It's just like, I'm committed.
There is a secret right there.
Definitely. I see those cobwebs. Hey-oh. Theo is dead. I'm gonna throw that out there. The motherfucker, he just crawled into a cobwebbed air vent in an abandoned building. Like, who would think?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that aspect of it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Would you rather
absolutely.
just crawl blindly into a vent? I'll take the fucking ghost, if I'm honest with you. Even if Mr. Oshiro was like the chillest ghost you could get, but I would probably take a murder ghost above just a fucking blind vent. He didn't have a flashlight. It just crawled in there into the fucking darkness. Whatever. Good luck to you, buddy. Good luck to you. This, I have to say, like, it's sort of a moment right here where I'm just like looking at what's going on. I'm like, this is just not the game I thought we were playing. I just like, we're just like in this, like cleaning up this hotel, like running from meatballs, and I just never expected, I didn't really have a specific expectation for what this game would be, but it wasn't this. That's not a problem. Yeah. It's just really interesting how it, we got here organically. I don't feel like I've skipped a beat anywhere. We're just not where I thought we'd be. Where I did think we'd be, though, is the end of this episode. So, nice. Wait, right?
Cliffhanger!
That's why he's called Cliffhanger. Hang on, is my timer 36 minus 15? That's 20 minutes? 21 minutes? My crazy 25, 30... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, episode's over. Yeah, go away.